areas now as a deputy secretary, so wanted to pick some other areas to make you aware of some things and our licensure issues. So a lot of you know we have over 2,992 assisted living facilities in the state. That's a lot of assisted living facilities. Now we have seen through COVID some closures in our assisted living facilities, but still 2,992, that's a lot. And that's over 114,000 beds throughout the state of Florida for assisted living facilities. Does anybody know where our largest concentration of ALFs are? Where? Miami, right, South Florida. So in our South Florida area, was that Roxanne answering that question? But yes, in the Miami area, then that Broward, Fort Lauderdale area, West Palm, that's the other highest part. And then also over in our Tampa St. Pete area, that's another high area as well. We have the less number of assisted living facilities in our Panhandle area. How many of you from our Panhandle area? All right. Yeah, we have you're not that excited about being from the Panhandle area? She does. The other two raise it, isn't it? Like, yeah, well, whatever. So, yeah, so that's true. So those parts of the state are the highest concentration of our facilities. Now, I have a bed breakdown. How many of you can guess what is our largest number of providers as far as licensed bed types? That's right, our 6 beds and under. So we have over 1,400 6 beds and under assisted living facilities. And we know a large portion of those obviously are in the South Florida area as well. So just want to kind of give you some numbers as far as our ALF numbers and what we're looking at too. So, and just to let you know, I mean, over 2,000 ALFs, that's a lot, right? Obviously, I don't have 2,000 employees that survey ALF. So I know a lot of you ask me periodically about, hey, we've been waiting on our biannual survey. We're trying to catch up to, like a lot of folks, as far as from the the pandemic. But we're about to get caught up here. But that is some of the reasons. It does take us a little longer. So there are a couple of things that the licensure unit staff wanted me to share, and I'm sure when I go through these, you'll be like, okay, that's good. But I know a lot of times when we talk at conferences, we know the people that we're talking to in the room. You guys know this, right? I know Larry Sherbert's going to know what I'm talking about. It's good to see you, Larry.
I know you should.
But a lot of these things, tell your neighbor that has an ALF down the road from you that's not been at one of the conferences. It really impacts the whole industry when we have folks who don't comply with some of these just basic things. You all know when your license expires, right? Anybody in here not know when your license expires? Raise your hand, because we'll look it up. Right. Everybody knows when your license expires. Not only that, but we send you a little postcard to remind you. Everybody gets that little postcard? Right. We also send you an email, remind you about it. We used to do a lot more reminders back in the day than we ever.